It was last September that the ether fire forced hundreds of Utahns out of their homes in Utah County.
Well, now today, Mapleton residents gathered this morning to help save their neighbors' homes from possible landslides from the burn scar.
Around 150 people filled thousands of sandbags in a massive show of community support.
Fox 13's Diego Romo was there and spoke with residents about the effort and why these sandbags are needed.
Mapleton is a very special, tight-knit community, and everybody here, if you ask for help, they come out.
Lots of busy hands, shovels, and hard work as Mapleton residents gathered to fill thousands of sandbags, all to help protect their neighbors' homes from potential landslides.
We knew that we needed to beef up some of the defenses in just case any of that water came down.
Last September, the Ether Hollow fire burned nearly 1,000 acres near Mapleton and Springville.
Most of the east side of our city backs right up to the bench. We have a lot of wildland-urban interface, and the fuels, topography, and weather all came together, and that fire burned about 500 acres in about 15 minutes.
The wildfire left a massive burn scar on the hillside, creating a serious flood and landslide risk to the residents living below.
It was crazy. It was frightening, it was sobering.
Michelle Bear has lived in Mapleton for 2 decades. Her home sits just below the burn scar. After the fire, the Army Corps of Engineers and NRCS modeled potential landslides caused by the lack of vegetation from the fire.
7 feet. We're slated to get 7 feet of mud in our home just because of the position.
It would take monsoon-type rains causing flash floods for a landslide to be triggered, but the community is doing everything they can to be prepared for the worst.
These people have been here for, in some cases, decades, and they've got a lot of precious things that we'd rather not them get disrupted, their things get disrupted.
Despite preparing for a worst-case scenario, the event brought together members of the community who have been largely isolated for the last year due to the pandemic.
I've been trying to not bawl all day long. The city has been amazing.
I was surprised at how many people came. I did not expect this, and it's a lot of fun.
Diego Romo, Fox 13 News, Utah.
Thank you, Diego. The Ether Hollow fire was sparked by target shooters, and it threatened hundreds of homes there in the area. It was one of more than 1,200 human-caused fires last year, surpassing the previous record of 937. With the current drought conditions, the Mapleton fire chief is asking everyone around the state to be extra cautious this summer.
We're in critical fire weather. Drought is unprecedented in Utah. Being really safe with outdoor burning, fireworks, recreational burns, those kinds of things, anything we can do to limit our fire exposure.
Mapleton residents are encouraged to register with the city's emergency flood alert system. If you'd like more information on the flood risks and more on how you can register, you can just go to fox13now.com.